Throw two our way.
Smart. That might be one of my favorite jerseys of all time. Either way, early aggression, LewN. He's going to put things back even. Already Narrate gone. He had a fantastic first, but it seems like GX are here to party once again. We were surprised by how
Very
they were
interested to hear that interview from Pips and what he was saying about this roster. Doing the best you can with the players that you have, and I think identity is definitely the narrative for me with GX coming into this stage. A lot of changes, map to map. And for Westside, seeing him move off of Sentinel is never going to be something I'm too keen on, or I'd say usually not something I'm too keen on. But his Phoenix is definitely a marvel. Will be on Flickless to pick up.
Yeah, I have a feeling he might just be diving in, getting the plant, and then if he dies, he dies. They've sent Jesse up above to try and give him a little bit of cover, but Jesse's the one to go down instead. Dosia will give that advantage, but the spike now ticking in the favor of this attack side. Now, bear in mind, Westside is one away from a running back. A singular kill here could confirm the round for them.
These traps are fantastic, though. For KC, it's going to be very difficult to actually get through. Everyone is focused forward, utility ready to be thrown through. So the time is the real issue. There were so many players.
And an EWC from him. He showed some fantastic individual ability, but it was a step up from the rest of the team, and already an explosive that he's going to still have another for later in the round versus Fnatic. He really struggled, but I guess if you're a new IGL, that's not crazy surprising.
New IGL, third official map on Omen as well. Enough time to catch up with Net. Holding on to this rifle might not be easy, but if he stays tucked in, nobody pushing down. They might think it to be free, and they've seen him just in time. Westside looked to his left. The ult traded out for a pick. It's a fine advantage to have. SUYGETSU still standing his ground in garage. He's been spotted as well. Great work by Flickless! But Narrate! He's come through with a three-piece, a man advantage, extended even further. And Net left alone. That should have been their round.
Now maybe they commit an ult into this round. I think Overdrive especially, I wouldn't mind seeing it gone, and we get there in the end. And now that Operator can go into enemies' hands, it's such an aggressive position to be played by LewN. Avez, well, I'm not sure if there was really any damage done, but all right, the pistol of Ara does fantastic work. And look at the positions that are currently being played by the attack. Two of them aren't even within the site. They are just waiting for Dosia to make some sort of contact, try and play these closer angles. There goes the run it back. It's really not pretty from Westside. He's normally known for those instant headshots. And now Dosia kind of has a couple of them locked out. They're going to need to pressure back into the site. I'm just going to look to try and at least maybe get this one to half. The problem is it seems to be ticked already too far gone. They need to hold it all the way, and they're not going to be able to. Great work from GX to steal this round away. B-site hit looks inevitable. Three players sat outside, stun. Dosia should be in trouble. He gets caught by the util and just stands his ground. And now running back through, it's gone wonderfully for the side of KC.
And yeah, LewN makes a mistake, gets caught out on A, the push comes in.
Where they're going to choose to use it. This time, it's clear that KC thought maybe there'd be an adaptation away from this B site, stacked up heavily on A, left the B site completely open, and now we'll have to play a full retake in the post plan.
Run it back used just to claim the space. Now again, look towards garage. It won't be SUYGETSU this time, but Doja instead takes his place. His timing is everything on the walkthrough. The rest of the team makes noise, and the flanking window could also draw eyes. That trip needs to be broken for them to get past. And there it is. Push comes to shove. Doja's timing, everything. SUYGETSU now drawing their attention. Doja swings, lands the kills to close the round. Beautiful. You never know. It was a life buy, though. Understand not investing it there.
Okay.
That's a good pick for Ara. SUYGETSU down, they lost a lot of utility. Now you hear that TP come through from the shadows, emerges Doja, and he's got LewN with him. He's not got LewN with him anymore. Big pickup from westside, and any idea of going elsewhere might now fade. And no, in fact, it won't. They're going to maybe overcomplicate this. A split onto B when the C site was practically open. Doja
30 seconds left.
Holds on to one side of that control. Well, on the right is the same on the other, but really for KC to get a way back into this round relies on big mistakes. GX with 5 players alive and a Hunter's Fury.
Side holding. It's going to make it even tougher, of course, for the defense. Their credits are off the charts. So they might as well give this one a go. Both Narrate and Dosi have had their moments so far. Westside's going to give one for free, but Ara's position goes completely awry. And while Narrate
losing 3 in a row, and he went, now we need to have a chat.
It's all right, he's got a plan. You're going to send in Ara. That's a ruse. And that ruse has actually worked fantastically well. TP into the spawn. Okay. This play's gone fantastically. You got rid of the run it back. So that's not going to be in play anymore. You've got the A site for free. Oh, Net needs to not get caught here, though. Oh, I think he's thread the needle. He's thread the needle perfectly. But he's waiting for players that are actually going to go right past him. This is going to end up as a flank on a flank. Now, there could be a TP past the trip. If they do that... Okay, I think it seems like Net's aware, or at least partially aware, but is there going to be a player already past the threshold? There is. So they don't have a clue about Dosia, or at least it seems that way. Dosia is now in their back way further forward than they would have expected. This is a problem.
Westside, he's caught them on the jump down. LewN had nowhere to go. Hell still under his control. Westside pops the ulti, and although he'll be dropped, he gets right back into the fight after. That's a sensational run it back, and it's made it impossible for SUYGETSU to do anything. That should have been the final kill.
But also, can the Phoenix make it work of westside? It's going to be that walk up immediately, and a spotted walk up. Paranoia is solid though. That leaves an awkward position for the KC side to try and hold on to. They're fighting back with a paranoia of their own, and even wrapping around the corner. They turned a trap into a trap of their own, leaving just Net.
I have retrieved the spike.
And well, he's in his own spawn.
He's going the right way. There's a silver lining. A pistol for GX would be so nice to put us back to even territory. It's in the hands of Net, the man who many thought was the IGL. In fact, it seemed like GX thought was the IGL.
The social team thought he was IGL.
They tweeted out that he was, but now's a chance for him to lead by example, even if he's not the shot caller. He's the shot lander. That's a nice opening on the Doja, and the shock dart sent through. This landing could do enough damage to take SUYGETSU down, but surviving was the Cypher till he swung out and gave Net a chance. But that opportunity not converted, and now he might be out of time. LewN will run that clock down, playing it patiently, taking his bruises, taking his lumps, and ensuring that there is not enough time for GX.
I'm definitely a little bit more nervous for him, and well, it's not looking like it gets any better with an early pickup, an early run through with a double up. And while westside, he's just lost the fight to a classic. Oh dear.
Flickless is timing here. Oh, he's been spotted, but he makes them pay for that information. That's the spike that he's looking to fight. That's the spike that he's just dropped. One more player though wrapping around behind him. Doja recovers this round.
On an individual level, he's been suffering.
Pretty good outlook for GX in the first 4 or 5 rounds. KC started.
It is a buyback up. It's a run it back as well, but you can see the sheer pace they want to try and go at this. Ara needs to try and escape, but there is no escape at this point, and even damage done onto Net as well. Westside is trying to aggress with his ult, but gets nothing. Even still, the advantages have stacked up for GX.
Enemy tag taken. If lost, gives KC an even fight, a 3v3 and a post plan, but he gets the first. It was LewN on low HP. KC will be happy to trade him out if they can take this side of the map, if they can find the boss of these lands. Flickless has to fight his way out and he'll win! Right now, it doesn't look like there's any notion of moving in Westside's head.
Again, just feels like KC are putting out feelers. Just seeing if anybody's going to go looking. And westside once more. It's a beautiful flash, but the shot's still connected. LewN strikes at the same time, and Flickless under pressure. Maybe doesn't even know how much pressure he was under. LewN has taken over this B site almost single-handedly, and then there's the layers. The secondary push through the garage. Leaves Jesse alone. The stand-in versus 4, trying to stop his opponents from getting to map point, and well, it doesn't seem like he has much
push on A, a push on mid, but KC respond immediately. They filled in this space on C, and the question is for Narrate. 2 orbs away from a run it back, but that might not matter. The whole team is challenging him, and Ara's found him.
It's going to be a post plant, but oh, is there even an escape? Lots of damage will be done. Dosia might even fall. Fate as well. No, he has to TP out of there, but even still, an inherent advantage. And 3 players walking up the garage. I don't know if they're going to even react to this in time. No, they're not. It's left all onto Dosia. Finding anything more is going to be tough, and
able to take that space on C as quickly as they wanted. Only now making their way towards the site. Narrate doesn't even take the orb. He wants to be here early for the fight. Net under pressure now as 100's Fury is going to put him out of position. Doja picking him up, and the spam from Jesse, so close! But SUYGETSU dodged death and now found the advantage for KC. He's even looking the right way. He suspects Flickless to be coming in from this angle, the patience on display, but it doesn't work out. And with him down, westside's made it to the site, but he'll fade from existence, rise from the ashes with Doja waiting for him, and Flickless all alone. To lead by example is one thing, but no cage to even block vision. This defuse should be impossible.
Yeah, it's the wraparound from Dosia as well. Just looking to try and join up with his teammate. The one way, it makes it impossible for Flickless. He has
it.
Well, you know, the more time he gets to play with it, the better it will be. Wow. Dosia has already delayed them quite a bit of rotation in position. Even a mid-push coming up from Avez. Okay. He's been caught, maybe being a little bit too overzealous. We've liked seeing the freedom of the players on KC, but the punish was there in this round from GX. Now they're back into this more aggressive A short setup to try and deny them if they go back in this direction. But GX may even look to go all the way back around to long again.
It should start with this fake from westside. He's in to break the camera right away. That's not worked. Left. Even a little bit. KC still happily sitting in position on this A site. Numbers at the ready. Narrate up top. Flash in hand. And the paranoia has come through. He's ready to blind these boys up. And I think the blind landed just as the smoke bloomed. They didn't see Doja sneak his way over into that orb. But now Flickless is the last.
LewN still in position, but a nice shot from Flickless. That SMG of Narrate is now going to be the only defending piece of this. And throw these rifles in.
I hope we'll get to see it in the replay. Stack up, and although he thinks he's setting a little surprise for them here.
Last player standing.
Huh? The rifle. You find?
Yeah, I think he was the only one that had a primary. With the molly over the top, it's going to put a lot of pressure onto Dosia. His position yet to be cleared. He's still just sat in this corner, but the first shot's a miss. Going to try and get out of there, but he takes a hell of a lot of damage for it. LewN on the edge, and they haven't trapped him out. He could just deny this. That's definitely a blunder, but the flank comes through from westside. Even still, spike yet to be planted. Enough time, but the defenders are looking to try and push back in. Avez wins another fight into a 2v2, and with SUYGETSU now dropping down low, that might be a surprise that Net just isn't ready for. I don't think he was, but now it's smoking him off. It may not matter. He's got to wait for the contact, though. He's got to wait for somebody to be fighting his teammate before moving, or maybe not. Down to 1, and Jesse's
this time until much closer. Before they've been clearing out main with it, this time they're confident that this space is being left open, and they're going to get a lot of ground before anybody notices. It means SUYGETSU has no backup, has no help, has to do it all himself. The 100's Fury tries to help out, and it's certainly giving him a leg up. SUYGETSU 1 bullet left. He's down to the classic, and he'll...
off the back of it.
Yeah, even without the Hunter's Fury, the reveal is what gives that first kill over. Great dart coming through from Avez right before his ultimate. Oh, Ara, I like the attempt to get up close to make it uncomfortable, but it looks like KC are more than comfortable in this chaos. Net alone against 4. The round has barely started, and it's already over. A 1 versus 3.
More methodical rounds, because that's what was working for them.
I think it means we'll see it. KC will have enough resources to at least lock in the lead, you'd imagine. And that's a tough way to go.
Yeah, Ara was hoping that there was nobody there to help out the droning player. And well, LewN, he's killed the player.
And overcook it, but... Oh, that's a nasty fight for Flickless. But this round, a bigger challenge coming their way. A run it back online, but never mind! Nothing is going their way. That was a good flash as well. But they have got nothing to show for it. Not a lick of damage done. KC. Of course, they'll never spam it. Such a wide angle. For Westside, he's being hunted now. The rest of the squad's coming to meet in 10 seconds.
10 seconds left.
He'll have to hold this choke point for quite a while. And in fact, they're coming the other way as well. I don't think he has a chance in hell of getting out of here.
The trap set up over on short. And well, there goes the running back. I guess it's a trade out of running backs and a chance maybe to trade out Narrate as well. Great work from Ara. They've got an advantage, a big one in this round. Dosia has managed to thread the needle, but it's only the 1.
30 seconds left.
And 8-4 seeming likely.
It's better late than never for GX to find a round after that first streak.
Either way, here we go. The defensive side again, very aggressive. Looking to try and battle and brawl into mid, but they have come out 1 man down, and Nara's run out of bullets. Unfortunate. Flickless on 32 HP, and it seems like SUYGETSU knows he's there, but, you know, the right-click gods were kind.
That's huge. Look at the flank that's gone through, though. Net's taken all this space. He's heard them walk by. He's been spotted on the cross and got nothing for it. So that's kind of ruined this plan. Reveal onto Flickless. Oh, he's been dealt with right away. Can't blame him for trying to get ahead of the recon, but no surprise as KC were ready.
Planted.
And Net now has to do it yet again. He's in this 1v3.
Oh. Can't say I'm much of a believer. He's going to try and at least force one of the players off the angle. And in fact, he's pinged up 2. Gets in towards the spawn. There's 2 players trying to wrap round from behind. He could backstab this A site if he wanted to. Instead, they're walking up into the raid, but Net wins that fight anyway.
Nice trade out, but it keeps going for GX. A 3 versus 2. And they know where LewN is. The only unaccounted for man at this stage is Avez. And they're starting to tighten the noose in on him. He's coming out of B main, trying to fly under the radar, get underneath that camera, has dodged. What should close this round. The thing is, they might not clear this corner, but Avez might not look at them. It's just going to be ships in the night. They've walked right past each other. He's looking up, and he's looked right as they've rounded the corner. But LewN swings in. Unbeknownst to him, there were 2 players ripe for the taking, and now Westside has missed them. Oh my God! GX have gotten so unlucky in this round. Westside now slips through, but gets Cam confused, perhaps the fact that LewN catches them off guard after.
Why is LewN even looking there? Like after Avez must have just been
last round. Seems a little bit ridiculous. Flickless. He's dead. He is not getting even close to out of there. And they're going deep for the trade back. That's given Jesse a kill, but it's also put a target on his back. Narrate, the one to claim the bounty, and the advantage stays with the attackers.
Yeah, there's still multiple players on KC that haven't even moved. It was just the double duelist taking those aggro battles. The walkthrough might be a surprise. It's going to be reactions, and you can see he's toggling it way faster now. There's no way he's going to do it as lightly, but oh, well, there you go. Got the information. Net. It's just going to wait for that kill trip. It's in the same place as the last round, and somebody did walk into it in the last round.
Scanning ahead.
But not this time.
That hurts my soul. to see Net with the Odin staring at people through the smoke. His trigger finger itchy.
Okay.
But he never shot. Look at the arrows landed. The advantage now for GX and KC have Avez and Doja to try to hold on. They've won almost all of the clutches so far. They've looked undefeatable at times. Great paranoia. Now the refight onto Ara. He's alone, isolated in the fight. And no, Doja's walked back out and they weren't looking. Avez puts it to a 1v1. Both players tagged low. The regen shield's online. He'll be at least a little bit healthier. Can take another tag.
Westside fighting, but again, nothing really going their way. Hunter's Fury from Net will at least be able to pick off a kill, and the Hunter's Fury's actually gone all the way through top mid, wrapping round behind. But SUYGETSU's already gone.
That's the ult from Jesse to try to crunch on them with the Hunter's Fury. Big ultimates committed, and they've ended up in a 3v3. A small gap, perhaps. SUYGETSU slipping through to Pizza. If they don't check this corner, they will not live to regret it. But luckily, Net is covering his bases. The closed door, not the ruse it needed to be. And again, a 2 versus 3 retake. Again, the advantage is there for GX. But this time, it's Narrate and Avez in the way. The latter was enough in the previous to bring it across the line. And Narrate's been looking like he's on another level when he takes the Phoenix. Avez delivers the first, but he'll need to do it again. The 3K to take us 2-0 in the series. And the Sheriff is out to close!